To hold or to sell? That's the question. And I need you to join the Fresh Crew. How you join the Fresh Crew? You click like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and follow us on social media at Fresh Colorway on Instagram.
I know that's right.
Now, if you haven't seen my full in-depth review of these Jordan 1 Spider-Man Next chapters, be sure to click the link above so you can watch that now. Now, I'm recording this video a couple days before the Sneakers app release, but this shoe does release on May 20th on the Sneakers app. It will be releasing for a retail price of $200 in men's sizing, as well as a sneaker boutique release. Now, currently on StockX, this shoe is going for about retail plus tax. In the smaller sizes, that size is like 8 up to about 9, 9.5. Now, size 10 on up is hovering around that $260 price point, which is about $30 above retail plus tax, at least here in my local area. Now, on May 2nd, Nike Sneakers app did shock drop a lot of pairs. I mean, a ridiculous amount of pairs. And a lot of people did take W's on the Sneakers app. So a lot of pairs are in circulation currently. If I had to guess, I would say about half the stock is currently in circulation right now. So the numbers that we seeing on StockX are very valuable, and it tells a big story. It kind of shows us that even though a lot of pairs are in circulation, the demand isn't too high for this shoe. Even though it's supposed to be more of an exclusive type release, I don't expect this shoe to do very well over the short term. Now, like with most other shoes, if the shoe has any hype at all, once the shoe releases, the number should go up. Like, you know, I would say about 10% or so. So that's about another 20 to 30 bucks on top of all the resale prices. And that might be immediately after the shoe releases. So with that being said, I can see smaller sizes hovering around the $250, $260 price point, and the larger sizes hitting about that $270, maybe even up to about $280. And this is immediately after the drop. After those Sneakers app pairs get into circulation, I can see the price going back down to basically where they are now. So larger sizes around the $250, $260 price point, with smaller sizes hovering about retail plus tax, which is about the $220, you know, $230 price point top. Now, when looking at this shoe, it is kind of a funky colorway. However, the color blocking is the same as the Chicago, and it has the gimmick of the glow-in-the-dark bottom. Plus, it's attached to Spider-Man. Who doesn't love Spider-Man? But with all that being said, it is an acquired taste. And usually when shoes are an acquired taste, they don't do well over time. I'll just be honest with you, they really don't. So I would kind of put this shoe in that category also. So if you did hit pairs on the shock drop that released on May 2nd, it probably was best to sell those pairs immediately once you got them in. At that point, the price was pretty much the highest it's gonna be for a while now. Now, if you hit pairs on the Sneakers app, it's probably best to either hold those pairs or just grab them for yourself. You know, get the shoes that you want. You should buy shoes to wear them. But if you are buying them from a business standpoint to resell them or to invest in them, this is gonna be a long hold. So when you look at the big brother of this shoe, the Spider-Man origin stories, this shoe is jumping out the gym right now. So this shoe is hovering around that $800, $1,000 price point. It's a little range in between there, but you're coming out your pocket more than $700 to get this shoe regardless. But when this shoe released back in 2018, it was doing numbers similar to this one. It was hovering around the $250 to about $280 price point after release. But then it jumped out the gym. But one thing that caused this shoe to go crazy was it had the benefit of being out during the COVID time. So during that time, a lot of people were buying shoes. You know, the money printer was on, so access money, a lot of available gym shoes. People started spending. So that drove the price of this shoe up really high. And I feel like that is an unfair advantage that shoe had. Plus, at that time, we did not have Chicago Lost and Founds that dropped. You know, so the Chicagos were going crazy, and the Spider-Man 1.0s, the origin stories, basically was a Chicago with a clear bottom, you know, with the Spider-Man skin on the upper. So that was definitely the closest rendition that we had got to OG Chicagos at that time. Now, since these Jordan 1 OG High Next Chapter Spider-Mans won't have that same advantage, I can see these shoes taking a long time to get up there in numbers. However, over the long haul, I think these shoes will perform well, but it will be a very long haul. I think it'll take about 2 to 3 years for this shoe to hit like a $400 price point, and that will only be in larger sizes. So the bigger sizes will hit that higher price point, but it's gonna take a long time. Now, I ain't trying to be in nobody's pocket, but I would say that there's other holds that will be coming out that will perform a lot better than this shoe. But if you have some extra money and able to secure pairs for retail, it could be a decent hold over the long haul. But honestly, I would not recommend holding this shoe. If I had to make a recommendation on this shoe, whether you hold or sell, this is a shoe that you probably shouldn't even buy if you're going into it with that mindset. I would probably just buy these for the toe. It's a personal shoe. This is a shoe if you really love Spider-Man, you're going to see the movie, you want to have him in your collection, pick this one up. It will perform well over the long haul, but it will be a very long haul. On drop day, these shoes will be going close to retail if you were to hit them on the sneakers app. If you pick them up at a sneaker boutique, you may have options to move them locally for a person who really just wants them for the toe. But all in all, this isn't the type of shoe that you want to really pick up to resale. Now, like I say in all my hold or sell videos, I can't predict the future. This is just an estimate. And I'd like y'all to join the conversation. So let me know down in the comment section. Are y'all picking these up for the toe? Or are y'all buying these to hold or sell? And I need you to join a fresh crew. How you join a fresh crew? You click like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and follow us on social media at Fresh Colorway on Instagram. It's your boy Mo signing out for Fresh Colorway, and I'll catch y'all on the next one.